Hello YouTube, I'm Pilot Stud and welcome to another Microsoft Flight Simulator weekly news recap. Now today we've got lots of news to share with you, such as the pretty good US World Update, what's coming in the future, and that includes World Update 3 in the United Kingdom, which I am so excited for, new Honeycomb peripherals, and including support for Xbox as I predicted, as well as 2 new aircraft that hopefully I'll be taking a look at in the future. It's going to be a different type of news wrapped video today because it is focusing internally on Microsoft Flight Simulator more as opposed to add-ons from other developers. But regardless, let's get into it. Hello YouTube, I'm Pilot Stud and welcome back to another news wrapped up video. If you're new here, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. I do flight sim videos, flight training videos, trip reports and a lot more, so if you love everything about aviation, you've certainly come to the right place. But now let's hop into our update. Okay, so if you didn't know, World Update 2 for the United States of America has been released, and on the screen now we've got the updated aerial imagery that is all over the USA. While you can see there is some patterns, such as there being a lot of imagery in California and the southern states, it has improved the overall look of the United States of America, adding over 50 points of interest and 4 new handcrafted airports to the sim. In my eyes, it's a pretty good update. It has messed around with the A320 NX autopilot, so I don't believe that's 100% working at the moment, but if you want to see more in depth of this, then I've got a whole video on it. All in all, a very good update. I was very impressed with it, I have to say. Not perfect, not everyone has had good experience with it, I'm not going to say they have. I personally have experienced some crashes still in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It appears every time a new update comes out, we get new bugs. Not much I can do here, just pointing it out to you. Moving on to the big news. Look on the screen now guys, and if you look around here, January the 28th, we've got World Update 3 coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it is my home country. I cannot wait for this one. We've got the United Kingdom. Now it's quite interesting actually, because there's been loads of landmark and airport packs released for the United Kingdom at the moment, such as the London City Airport, Leeds Bradford Airport, the London Scenery Mega Pack, and a few others such as the Wickham Air Park released for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and these are all epic. Now I'm not too sure if Asobo will be able to trump these, and you guys have got to remember that there's not as many airports in the UK as the United States of America, so this means quite a few airports in the UK have already been remodelled as an add-on. Be interesting to see what happens here guys. I think we'll see quite a few northern landmarks dotted about that haven't been made as add-ons yet, as well as some in the southwest of England. Of course we'll see the usual aerial imagery upgrade. It's certainly exciting for me. However, aside from that, we've also got Sim Update 2 coming on the 23rd of December, so 2 days before Christmas. I won't be doing videos around Christmas of course, but I'll probably be able to squeeze in that one. And coming into February the 25th, so just under a month away from the January 28th UK update, we've got Sim Update 3. Now what's in these sim updates exactly? Well, I believe it's going to be general fixes, possibly new aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator made by Asobo, but I'd predict that would be around February the 25th as opposed to the December 23rd one. We'll see general fixes and hopefully an improved autopilot released in these updates. There's certainly plenty of bugs to keep Asobo and Microsoft busy until then, so I think it will be a pretty positive update. We haven't had too many heavy updates regarding sim fixes yet, so Sim Update 2 and Sim Update 3 should hopefully be pretty good. I certainly can't wait for these ones. I wonder what area will be updated after the United Kingdom. It's certainly going to be interesting. Wouldn't surprise me if it's somewhere like Russia or Canada or even Australia. They seem to be following and focusing on the Western countries so far, with the exception of Japan, but you guys know what I mean. We're now going to move on to some very unique and very good news. Okay, so you guys may be familiar with the Honeycomb Aeronautical Flight Simulator hardware. Exceptional quality. I'd like to try some out, but unfortunately doesn't quite fit into my budget yet. They're well known for their amazing Honeycomb Alpha flight control, which is their yoke, as well as their newly released throttle quadrant, which I have to say is pretty good value for money. It replaces all the things I've got in front of me now and isn't too expensive. I'd certainly put it on my Christmas list if I had the money, but anyway. So the important news about the partnership series with the Honeycomb Aeronautical Company is this fantastic bit of kit in front of us. Now this is, I believe, the Foxtrot flight control, and it's a HOTAS setup, hands on stick and throttle. There's two versions, the Foxtrot and Tango. Not too sure what they go into. I believe one is just the stick, and then the Tango edition is both of them together. Now looking on the screen now, you can see we've got a variety of functions such as lights, gear, APU, fuel, hydraulics, ignition, parking brake, the list goes on. It looks absolutely fantastic, and I would say will be great value for money. But the special announcement with this news, as I predicted quite a few weeks ago, is that there will be support for Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S. This is absolutely fantastic news. It solves the issue of controls for Xbox Microsoft Flight Simulator. It means if you've got an Xbox, don't worry anymore. There is a tool out there that does the trick. This solves a lot of problems. It means you don't have to fiddle around with your controller or plug in a mouse to your Xbox. Hopefully it excites a lot of flight simulation enthusiasts, aviation lovers and gamers, if I'm being completely honest. Some would say it's a bit advanced for casual gamers, but I really do think flight simulation has come to the point where quite a few people can get a basic gist of things. It's certainly incredibly exciting news, I have to say. I predicted it, so you heard it here first, folks. By the looks of things, Microsoft Flight Simulator on Xbox will be pretty good. Honeycomb is quite expensive, I'm going to tell you now. It wouldn't surprise me if this was £200, £300. You've got to remember their yoke is around £250, and here you're getting a stick and throttle, so I think £250, £200 is a fair number. However, it is appealing to the gamers, so normally things will be cheaper. Let's hope it's popular. Tell me what you guys think of this in the description. Wrapping this video up, we've got two aircraft on Sim Market. Now I haven't tried these aircraft out yet, but they did catch my eye. In front of us now, we've got the Nemeth Designs Aerolite 103 for Microsoft Flight Simulator and the Eurofighter Typhoon. You can see it's got quite an interesting cockpit. It doesn't certainly look like a Eurofighter Typhoon to a certain degree in the cockpit. I don't think they'd have an FMC like that built into the walls, so I'm not too sure about this one. It looks interesting from the outside. I mean, the air model does look pretty good. It's just the reflections that don't look great. You can see we got a nice air brake there that seems to work well, as well as missiles attached to the wing. Now we probably won't see the Eurofighter Typhoon on the marketplace because of them not being able to show weapons. However, I wouldn't be surprised if you saw the Nemeth Design Aerolite 103 on the marketplace anytime soon. And by the way, about the marketplace, there is loads of add-ons rolling into the marketplace almost weekly, so you guys better keep an eye out. So I'm going to wrap up this news video here. We've had the USA World Update, the future with the United Kingdom World Update, Honeycomb Aeronautical designing amazing products for the Xbox and for Microsoft Flight Simulator as a whole, and these two interesting add-ons. Tell me what you guys think about this news. Do you enjoy these videos? I really hope you do. I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Thanks to all my captains as always. If you would like to figure out how to become a captain, go onto my Instagram and Discord. It's all on there. But from me today, that is all. Bye bye.